Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I have 5 fairly easy Dollar Tree DIYs. I got this 12-inch wood round from Dollar Tree and I'm just going to take out the hanger and keep it for later so I can use it again. And I had this scrap piece of Dollar Tree vinyl and I just placed it down where I wanted it to go, but I didn't stick it down. And then I placed these wood beads like an inch apart. I used 12 on each side and I put them in place off camera so you didn't have to watch it, and then I glued them down with the Dollar Tree Super Glue wood glue. And then I stained it with the Waverly Antique Wax. And then I stuck down the vinyl in the space. And I was going to use my X-Acto knife, and then I realised I couldn't because I had the wood beams on the other side, so it wouldn't be flat on the table. So I just used the scissors and trimmed off the excess. And I printed off the word welcome on my Cricut. And you can get stickers that say welcome, and you can get the metal welcome sign. There's also wood ones at Dollar Tree if you don't have a Cricut. So I stuck it down and I tried to move it, but it was stuck too much to the vinyl. So I just left it there, and then it ripped when I was pulling it off, so I just stuck it down again and you can't even notice. I'm using some Folk Art Rose Chalet paint and I'm just dry brushing over the half beads. And I'll link them down below. I don't know if I said that already. But I got them from Amazon. And I'll link them down below for you. If you wanted to, you could paint the... I forgot what they're called. The wooden beads before you stick them down. But this was an afterthought. And they look nice. Just dry brushed. And then I replaced the hanger. And I trimmed off these leaves and some of these wee roses that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just hot gluing them down. I love these wee roses, they're so pretty. But you can use a different flower if you don't have these ones. I hope I can find some more. And I just trimmed off another couple of little greenery pieces from it. And this is how it turned out. I think it turned out really pretty. I do love those roses and that vinyl from Dollar Tree. I wish I could find some more. So I have this frame from Dollar Tree and I'm just taking off the wee cactus and gluing down the little bits that ripped. And then I'm just going to hot glue some succulents to it, but I had to decide on the arrangement. But this was one of the easiest DIYs ever, and you could always put some flowers at the side, but I wanted to put succulents. And Dollar Tree has so many nice frames and pictures and stuff, so I haven't been in a while. I have to go again soon and see what's new. You could put some Spanish moss to fill up the gaps if you wanted to. And this is how it turned out. I think it turned out really cute. I have this "It's a Beach Thing" sign, and I'm just going to scrape off this glittery thing on the front and then take off the little wooden roof part, and then I just sanded off the extra paper and any bits that were peeled up, I just pulled those off. And I have some red brick scrapbook paper from my scrapbook that I got from Michael's ages ago. So I just cut out a rectangle because it's annoying when there's like weird cuts in the paper that's left over. I'm just pushing down the little nails that was in it, and then I've got a glue stick and I'm going to glue down the scrapbook paper. And my camera ran out and I didn't notice, and I had to put I hot glued the little roof part back on, and then I had printed out this vampire lady from Cricut Design Space, and I just went to New Orleans last weekend for my birthday. It was my 40th. And there was loads of vampire stuff there and red brick. Even our Airbnb had a red brick wall, and I just loved it. So that's where I got the inspiration for this. And obviously I love vampires, so you could make this at Halloween, but I like this stuff all year round. But you don't have to use the vampire lady, you can put any picture you wanted. And I painted the outside with some ink, Waverly chalk paint, because I thought I needed something else. And I was originally looking for something like a word written like graffiti with like spray paint drips or something, but there wasn't really anything like that on Design Space, and I didn't have time to go looking anywhere else. So I found the vampire lady, and went with that. So I just painted around the outside of this house with the black paint, and then I just dry brushed along the edge just a little bit. It was like the edge of the bricks. I just dry brushed there. And if you haven't been to New Orleans, you have to go. It's so amazing. I can't wait to go back there. I had such a good time. Went on a swamp tour, went on the ghost tours. We went to the plantation that's in the movie Interview with the Vampire. That was amazing. The whole trip was amazing. Went to the Museum of Death. We didn't get time to go to the Haunted Museum, so I had to go back and do that. And then I just painted one of those wee roses black. And I just left the stem on just now because I was supposed to not get paint on my fingers, but I did it anyway. So I just trimmed the stem off, and then I just hot glued it in place. And that's it. And I think it turned out really cool. And she's got a moon on her head too, and I love moons. This DIY is so easy. I found this canvas at Dollar Tree and I thought it was nice. It has like pink and yellow in it and gold. And then I found this geometric eye on Cricut Design Space, so I printed it off, and I was going to make it a stencil and maybe do pink or something, but I couldn't decide, so I was running out of time. So I decided just to make it white and just stick it down, but I had to put something underneath so that I could get it to stick. And then the light is shining on it, but when the flash from the camera is not shining on it, it looks pretty cool. I didn't want to do something dark on it because I didn't want to take away from how the canvas looked already. I have this little arch window. I'm just taking off the family gathers here part on the front, And then I'm just taking off the extra glue with this wee tool from Dollar Tree. And then once I got that off, I just sanded it all over. And I have these wee wooden blocks. I already opened the packet. So I just put them all the way around, but I won't show you me doing all of them. And I just left a wee gap in between each one. And once I put them all in place, I just started hot gluing them on. So the bottom ones, I just hot glued them to the frame, but then you won't see it, but as I started going up the side, I started putting hot glue between them as well. So it kept the space and makes it more sturdy, so you should do that. Okay, you do see it. I'll show you a couple. And then I'll do the rest off camera. After I finished that, I painted the frame inside with 2 coats of this plaster Waverly chalk paint, and then I just dry brushed over the wee wooden blocks, and then I took some of those roses and I just trimmed them down different lengths and I hot glued them in place. I just hot glued them with the stems touching the bricks at the bottom. Now I'll glue down the rest off camera, and I did add a couple of wee extra ones at the end of the video. I have this lace ribbon from Dollar Tree, so I'm just going to hot glue a strip of it just on each side at the back to make it look like a wee fence or railing holding the roses in. I'll pick off all the glue strings. I was going to maybe put yellow too, but decided not to. But this is how it turned out, and the vampire DIY was my favourite until I made this one. Now I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Which one is your favourite? Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.